This is one of the houses that I used to trick-or-treat at. This is the one that had that Jimmy Witch. They don't have that flying ghost or anything anymore, look. They probably sold it a few years ago. Oh wait, no, the witch is still there. I see it. It was hanging up. Sweet. But yeah, their display used to be big, but it's small now. And up here somewhere was that other house that had the Dead-Eye Drake and Crawling Dawn of the Dead, Tombstone Lifter and all those from a few years ago. One of these houses over here had all those inflatables at one time. The piano one that I tripped over the cords on. I think that person that did that Halloween house up here moved though, because I haven't seen them decorate in years. I think it was maybe, or maybe this wasn't the one. I don't know. Oh, look at that. There's a house by Lucas's house that has a bunch of like static homemade decorations with like costumes put on. There's one on like a car and stuff, and it's so cool. Look, oh, this is the house that I used to go to too. Look, they still have the harvester. They have the zombie girl on swing. Here, let me back up my car a little bit. Look at this, cool. So they still do shop at Spirit. I was wondering if they still had. They had Death Row when you go up to their door, and their Exorcist. Look, they have her. They had Bonkers the Clown. Oh look, there's Limb Eating Zombie Boy. There you see Harvester. I wonder if that stuff still works, because I don't know. Doesn't look like there's a lot of really new additions though, because it looks like a lot of the same ones that they have had for a few years. I haven't been there the past few years though. I'm just driving around before my work shift starts and seeing what all people around me still decorate. Skeletons. Look at all that fencing is from Spirit, it looks like. That's that Spinning Reaper up there. No, none of these look like the houses that had that. That other house that I used to trick or treat at, the one with the, like I said, Dead-Eye Drake and stuff. This didn't seem like the one that. Maybe it was down this way more. Well, it had to be up that way, because I know for sure it wasn't down this far, so maybe they did some changing on their house or something, so it doesn't look the same. Or I just wasn't paying attention enough. That's my elementary school right there. You know, my elementary school, look, my house is right up there, and that's the elementary school. You know, I never once walked to school. I always had to be picked up because I was too afraid that I would get lost. Do you know how much I wish I could go back in time and just walk home from school, because it would have been so much cooler? Look at that doghouse they built. That's what man's possessed friend needs. This was Katie's house, and that was Lucas's house, the Lucas that used to be in my old videos. I'm gonna start heading up towards work. I think I might take you by Lucas's house though to see if I can find some of those other ones. There's some inflatables there. Those are pretty cool looking ones. I like those. And that blue house there had the life-size dancing Santa out last year. The old Jemmy one. I'm pretty sure it was broken though. It looked pretty beat up. That house doesn't have their inflatables up, but it's like a train, I think, or something. I don't know. Also, Lucas is gonna have all of his Halloween animatronics outside today. He kept all his obviously at his house. And I gave a few things to Lucas. I gave him my other lunging pumpkin carver that doesn't lunge, but it just needs a new motor. I gave him my Forest Demon because he let me use his Forest Demon to get Pennywise working. But I gave him my Forest Demon. My Forest Demon has always worked better. I gave him one of the big high voltage boxes, one of the small ones, and then one live wires. Oh yeah, I let him have Gatekeeper. And it doesn't matter, because remember, we do our Halloween theme together, so really, my stuff isn't missing. It's still like, we are still combined. We do our Halloween theme together. The Shimalski's Christmas house is coming up again. A few years ago they stopped doing it because neighbors complained, so they stopped doing it, but now they're doing it again. See, they're building it. There's the roller coaster and Ferris wheel. Here's Hoover Avenue where our Halloween display is. Oh look, and they got their stuff standing up outside. Look at that.
You should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free.
There's Lucas's stuff. That looks pretty cool.
It finds them for you.
It's all ready to go. Looks like very nice. See, there's my demon that I gave him.
You get qualified candidates.
Miss Fortune Teller, Miss Molly, Jack Straw, Butler. Very nice. Looks very good. Doesn't go around the whole yard, obviously, because there's not as much, but it's still pretty cool. Just like the first year that I came to see the house in 2016. There's a Jack Skellington inflatable. I'm trying to find that house that has all those static homemade ones.
Ask yourself, why pay retail when you can buy direct? We have a
There's
solution
Darth
for
Vader.
every budget. No games, no gimmicks, just the best diamonds and deals of the day.
There's more inflatables over there. And I'm gonna have to turn around because I don't think it's down this way. Because that house that has all those static homemade ones, they have like a bunch of spotlights on everything too, so when it's dark it looks so cool. So as you can see, that Christmas house was only a block down from our Halloween house. So like we have a Christmas house on the block and we have our Halloween house on the block. So we have it's like a holiday neighborhood. I love this song. Yeah, I don't know where that one house is. I'm sorry, guys. I don't really know my locations too well yet. We'll take a walk through that Christmas house when they're open. I did that already on Jimmy Master Electronics. I posted a tour that we did in there once. Yeah, I don't know, guys. If I find that house, I'll post it, but I don't know where it is right now. So yeah, see you later.